Okay, so we got to the weddings. And initially I did a short, but they ain't even do it justice. Like, we gotta really dig in and talk about this episode here. Because it was a lot. Let's just get into it. So we picked up with Jimmy and Chelsea. Y'all know they was just having the time of their life, okay? They was on the amusement park on the rides, playing carnival games, just laughing it up, chuckling it up, having the best time. This is the only time I recall them going an entire day with no arguments, okay? Chelsea was actually smiling the whole time. Like, who knew? Who knew she could go a whole day? So then that's when Jimmy was like, well, what you want to do? Because, I'm all in. Like, what you want to do? Because I'm ready to meet you at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. Okay, that's what he said. And she was like, yeah, I can see forever with you. Like, I can do that. I think I can do this. Just for him to turn around and say, baby, I don't want to walk down that aisle. I can't do it. I'm going to let you know right now today is the last day. Like, I don't even want to tell you no at the altar. I'm just going to tell you today. Let's end on a high note. Chelsea is stunned because she's like, what? Ninja, why would you wait till today to tell me this? Out of all the days, you wait till the day we actually having fun to say this. You could have said this last week. So he was like, look, I really was trying to go there with you. I really was. But when you expose my friends with benefits after I told you not to put her business on blast and you did it anyway, that was the final straw for me. Like, I just can't even believe you went and told my deepest, darkest secret. And she like, so effing your so-called friend is your deepest, darkest secret? And I said, well, she do got him there. She got a point there, okay? Because wait a minute. But we all thinking the same thing. Whew, thank goodness he did it. Oh my gosh. I, for a second, was convinced that he was going to do it. I thought they was going to both say I do, just because they had a point to prove. But to my pleasant surprise, he said, no, now we know this is the right thing to do. But right thing to do, but wrong time. And why did you wait till now to say something? He was trying to break it off with her before, and she talked him out of it. He should have just said, no. It's over. But everybody's giving him praise. Like, oh, he's a stand-up guy. At least he didn't embarrass her at the altar. Yes and no. Because you had her going and picking out dresses and stuff. And got the mama on FaceTime. Like, we didn't even have to take it that far. We really didn't have to take it that far. At the end of the day, they both chose wrong. Anyway, glad it's over. Moving on. So this is what we really came to see. Or at least what I was watching to see. Clay. Or Clay, okay, or whatever they was calling themselves. Child, y'all know what I mean. AD and Clay. Child, we get to the weddings. First, after that little fiasco, we had a bachelor and bachelorette party with only 2 brides and 2 grooms. And I have never, this is the first. But I'm liking it, everybody dropping like flies. I'm glad we're not dragging it, but it made for a lackluster bachelor and bachelorette party. And the bachelor and bachelorette parties already be boring. And then we had this. Like, we could have skipped this all together. So after we got done sitting and suffering through that, then the wedding comes. And I noticed AD had the same sewing. And I said, they couldn't give my girl a new do, a updo, or something. They couldn't switch it up for my good sis. I know it's in the budget. But whatever. Because sis pulled up with a Rolls Royce, so I'm just saying. But Mama came in with her top hat looking like a shicey investigator or something. She was looking sneaky and suspicious, creeping around them corners. But Mama says she loved Clay Mama. And don't we all? How can you not like Clay's mama? Like, how can you not? Meanwhile, we finally see the man we've been waiting to see. The man of the hour. Clay's daddy. And he did not give physically what I thought he was going to give. I thought he was going to give cat daddy. Salt and pepper daddy. Like, zaddy. But he gave, his daddy. So when he was talking to him, he giving him the speech. And he like, remember when, I was the best track runner. And then you beat me. But I did it first. But then you did it. So I'm proud of you from when you ran track in high school 15 years ago. And I said, what does this got to do? So next thing you know, he was like, yeah, let me give you a motivational speech. Sham, sham, thank you, ma'am. Bing, bang, walla, walla, bing, bang, ooh-ee, mama say, mama sigh. The blue shoe to the left and the right. And I said, what is he talking about? And when he got done rambling, and Clay was just like, yep. I felt, yep. Yeah. And I'm glad he could follow because I didn't know what he started rapping about. When the wheel turns right, you never have to go left. When the belly up, you don't flop down. What are you talking about? Child, it just got worse from here. Clay had all these issues in the confessional about, they be saying women be having daddy issues. And I can't even say Clay got mommy issues. Clay got daddy issues. Okay, Passenger Princess got daddy issues. He could not shake the trauma of how terrible of a husband his father was. Now, his father said that his mother, Clay's grandmother, told him to be a good husband and a good father. And he said, and I was a great father. Okay. Okay, then. Okay. Why did you drag that woman on for 24 years? Every time she say 24 years, I hear the pain in her voice. It's like Not Gonna Cry by Mary J. Blige. I hear it in the background. So they get down to the altar, and everybody know that AD was looking like she had on Fashion Nova's finest. I said, what is that high slit and all that cleavage at the top? It's too sexy. I don't know. I don't want all that sexiness. Like, I want to look good for my man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to look like I'm about to go to the club afterwards on my wedding. But, you know, it ain't about me. It wasn't my wedding day, child. Anywho. So AD sashayed on, and he said, okay, body, yada, yada. And see, that's why I'm going to leave them rumors alone. Okay. He did not say you look beautiful. Meanwhile, she was in the confessional like, yeah, you know, the reason why I love him and he's so fine and all this. Girl, please. When you watch his back, ooh, the secondhand embarrassment. So they get up to the altar and, you know, they talking in, I don't know if it's some secret code or what. Cause she like, you know, cause when I and then I do that and I under, uh-oh. What's happening now? What? Because he was like, because, you know, I wanted to see you first. I did not want to even think about proposing until I saw you first. And she was like, mama say, mama side, mama side. What is going on? Y'all speaking in Hebrew? What's going on? But anywho, so they got past all that. And he was like, look, she said I do. He was like, it would be irresponsible for me to say I do. And it would absolutely be. But my thing was, how did he not know what he signed up for? I know. See, this is what happens when y'all go around fishing and finding people and sliding in their DM. But even if somebody slid in your DM to be on the show, Clay, you didn't read over the contract? Like, you didn't know what was to come? Or did you not think it was going to get this far? And you let it get all the way to the altar. At least Jimmy just ended it on a date. Like, everybody knew. He's diabolical, okay? He wanted to push them jet skis and push his Airbnb nonsense, and it was at AD's expense. So after he said no, he's like, why we gotta wait anyway? Like, I'm gonna continue to date you. Ninja, please. I want AD. No, you say no to me, you'll never see or hear from me again, okay? And we never met. It never happened. We never did this. I wouldn't even post no wedding photos on my page if it was me. So AD get to crying and everything. And this is when it got sad, okay? Because it was giving, you know, comedy special. I was laughing nonstop, and then it got serious. Because AD took them lashes off that y'all hate. And then she was like, why am I never good enough? Why am I never enough? Oh, girl. Oh, I've been here before. But you are more than enough, okay? He just, like your sister said, he was not the one or the two. He just wasn't for you. And the one who's for you is waiting on you. He probably watching the show like, she thinks she's supposed to be with him. She's supposed to be with me. You know what I'm saying? Clay, his confessional, had the nerve to be like, I looked in the mirror and was like, am I a husband? No. And we all knew that. And he was like, am I deeply in love? No. And I said, ooh. Okay, watching that. AD, girl. Ooh, ouch. But so after they got done saying no, mama dropped the gem, you know, was telling the daddy, like, basically it's your fault for being a trash husband. And, you know, this is all you're doing. And you didn't know how to handle me. You mishandled me. You ain't treat me right. And that's why you don't got me right now, as fine as I am on this good day. Andy says over, she never gonna date him again. And we ended off with Johnny and Amy getting married. And I promise you, nobody cares. Like, y'all thought y'all was giving us a warm and fuzzies. And why? Congratulations to them. Happy for them. You know, they ain't Lorna Cameron. Sorry. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode in the comments.